right.
All
Which
right.
are we doing? National Treasure.
National Treasure. To high treason. Welcome back to the Cinema Clubhouse podcast. I am Travis.
And I'm Will.
And today, Will, we are recasting none other than National Treasure.
Great film, Travis.
You know, it's one of my favorites. It's just a fun adventure movie. It's a movie that, you know, recaptured that adventure genre, I feel like.
Yeah, I mean, I would say the modern day Indiana Jones.
It had elements that felt like Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
Maybe like Indiana Jones and I don't know what else. Mission Impossible?
Yeah, not quite that extreme.
It kind of.
Kind of.
But then when you look at the set
The
pieces,
puzzles were
the
extreme.
puzzles were extreme. No, we're recasting this movie because it's one of our favorites. And, you know, it's fun to cast movies that we like.
Yeah, you know, it's fun to kind of target movies with that unrecastable actor, if you will.
That's right.
And I mean, Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage is unmatched.
I'm surprised it's taken us this long to get around to recasting Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, I think moving forward, every week we're just going to recast a Nicolas Cage movie. We can do that for a long time.
Or recast a movie with all Nicolas Cages.
With all Nicolas Cage characters.
Yeah.
Now that's a podcast.
You know?
You might see it here soon.
Put it in the memory bank.
All right, so as always, same exact movie being made for the first time today.
Mm-hmm.
So we're recasting these characters.
Yeah.
Keep it simple. Just the main six.
There really are only 6.
There are really, yeah.
There's not really any other characters I could think of.
No, you can maybe cast the lady in the deli where Abigail's hiding. That's it.
Yeah.
But then you'd probably cast the same lady. So, we're gonna go through it person by person, character by character, talk why we picked them. The same old biz, you know.
So, do we want to do this from the top down, or do we want to take a page out of our previous book?
Out of our own book, is the wall gonna fall down? Did you hear that?
I sure hope so.
I hope so. This is it, guys. You know,
go the reverse.
Let's just go the normal. Let's
Okay.
just go the normal.
All right.
Benjamin Franklin Gates.
You kick us off, Travis.
Okay, Benjamin Franklin Gates. You know, he's the main protagonist of this movie.
Yep.
He is the treasure hunter, and he is Nicolas Cage, but not in this movie.
Not in our movie.
Or is he? No. I think we both.
We landed on the same one.
I think we
Travis.
both picked the same Ben Gates, which is okay. Sometimes that happens. We're very similar.
I'm interested to hear how you got there, though.
Okay. Well, how I got there is I cast somebody else first
Okay.
and then made the decision. But we both went with John Krasinski as Benjamin Franklin Gates. I think he fits. He checks all the boxes you would want to check for this character.
Yeah.
He doesn't bring the same energy as Nicolas Cage, but he can.
Does?
Nobody does. He's kind of like a Jeff Goldblum. You're just like, he is him.
Yeah.
And that's it. But he does bring that sense of adventure. You feel like he knows a lot about history. He's also obsessed with something. Like he seems like he would, you know, it's believable to see him in that role. I think he'd be great. I don't think he's he doesn't get a lot of, lead actor roles in movies.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely picks his spots. Or maybe the spots get picked for him.
Yeah.
But yeah, again, you can't recast Nicolas Cage because there is no other Nicolas Cage.
That's right.
But fortunately for us, I think we were talking about this earlier. Like, this is one of the more subdued Nicolas Cage characters.
Right. Yeah. You don't think of this as like, oh man, he really went
Like,
for it.
the bees.
Yeah.
Not that Nicolas Cage.
No, this one is pretty tame.
Yeah, a Disney movie. Like,
Yeah.
he's not necessarily just a straightforward action hero, but like, you know, he's digestible.
Yeah.
For lack of a better word.
That's good. Yeah. Yeah. And, I feel like John is I think he fits really well in this. And, at the height of the Disney live action movies they were rattling off, this was, kind of like an original story that was just super creative, super cool, and made people, interested in history.
Yeah.
It gave you, I really looked into history after this movie, more so I could find a treasure.
Oh.
But I was like, hey, I don't even need the declaration. I just know where to go. That's the thing. You wait for the movie, you just go to the end.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think he's a good fit for Ben Gates.
Yeah, I obviously concur. You got to find someone to play Benjamin Gates that you believe can be the smartest person in the room. He's also got to be charismatic enough, whenever you have him like kidnapping somebody,
right?
And
yeah,
them essentially be getting Stockholm syndrome.
That's right.
You got to have you believe the obsessiveness. Like I kind of think back to like a Quiet Place, just kind of the meticulousness.
Yeah,
like there's a little bit of elements of that in there too.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, there was a movie that came out earlier this year
mm-hmm.
called Fountain of Youth.
Mm-hmm.
It was basically Last Crusade ripoff. And I want to give him another chance because I was excited about that movie.
Yeah.
I was excited about him kind of in that similar Benjamin Gates role.
Yeah.
I don't remember the characters in the movie. It's not important.
It's not important.
His
redemption to play this adventure type character.
Yeah. Like you said at the beginning, this one kind of rejuvenated the adventure movie a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I wish more so, or at least I wish more people could have replicated the success of
or
it.
we just got the third one like we were supposed to. That's it.
It's still not out of the question, Travis.
I think we're gonna get it.
I think it's gonna happen. I just hope it doesn't suck 20 years later.
Well, the rumors were it was gonna be about the lost city of Atlantis, and I was like, that would be
great,
absolutely pure gold.
Yeah.
So fingers crossed. So that's our Ben Gates. Great pick. Let's move on to Abigail.
Let's.
The person who is kidnapped and then just falls for him, which is wild. So this is why I picked John. Oh, there we go. I cast Emily Blunt in this role, and I couldn't pass up the husband-wife duo in a movie. And in a movie where they get to be a little more playful than they were in The Quiet Place.
They were playful.
I mean, I think she would capture everything that Abigail is in the first or in the National Treasure movie.
Yeah.
You would believe that she knows what she's talking about too. She's obsessed with history, and she's also like, "You're not doing this." And the chemistry that they have in real life would just marry perfectly for this. Yeah. So that's she's who I cast first in this whole recast.
Wow.
And then everybody else just filtered in.
Yeah, I get it. I mean, that makes sense. Your kind of line of casting there, like it is kind of irresistible whenever you're looking at that. I mean, they're both great actors.
Yeah,
people love them. We've already seen they have on-screen chemistry as well as real life chemistry.
That's right.
Yeah, I could see it. And then like you said, the Abigail character is kind of an interesting one because it could go a number of different routes, but you definitely got to believe like this person is into history and kind of wound up in that.
Yeah, and is like interested to see where it takes him, and not like gonna turn him in immediately. Like she seems like she would be curious.
Yeah, it's that curiosity.
Yeah. So that's my Abigail. I just think she'd be really great. I love Emily Blunt. I think she's great in most everything she's in. Yeah. So, and why not?
Why not?
Why not?
It's there.
It's there.
Yeah, my Abigail, I was in a position where I also was kind of casting both of those characters based on like how I envision the chemistry.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, it's hard to replicate the chemistry of real life married people, but I kind of went back and forth with my Ben Gates and my Abigail, like mixing and matching different actors. And I knew there were some other actors that I kind of went through the Rolodex of that was like, that doesn't quite fit what I'm looking for. Like I definitely wanted like foreign, like that's kind of an important aspect of the
Mhm.
character, like not American,
Yeah.
but kind of almost fell in love
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
the American story,
Yeah.
if you will. But um, and so who I ended up going with was Karen Gillan. Um, just seemed like they'd be an interesting fit.
Mhm.
I mean, um, yeah. Again, I'm just thinking about the chemistry she would have with John Krasinski. Um, she's definitely an interesting case. I haven't really seen her like in a lot of romantic type roles
Yeah.
with other actors. So it's kind of hard to judge from that. But again, I think she can capture that sort of curiosity.
Yeah.
You definitely seen her like do the physical part of like the action type
Yeah. Yeah.
role,
For sure.
whether that be Guardians or Jumanji or
Yeah.
I'm not a big Doctor Who fan, but I know she
Yeah.
was Doctor Who, so
Yeah.
like she's been in like the adventure type movie, and she can hold her own.
Yeah.
And like I believe her as I don't even remember what Abigail's like role is, but
She makes sure the documents are.
yeah, like I buy her
Kept up.
as like a government
Yeah.
employee, and kind of like swept up in
Yeah. I buy
like a
it.
story.
It's good. It's
Yeah.
good. She's great. You haven't seen her in a movie quite. I mean, it kind of be like the Jumanji character. I think would be the most like this,
A little bit,
but opportunities to do different things. I think she'd be great.
Yeah.
All right, Riley.
Riley
One of the best.
Poole.
One of the best parts of the movie. This one was pretty. This one was like you're like I have to capture some kind of awkwardness, and quirkiness, that I thought. I don't know the actor's name that played him.
Yeah, I'm blanking on it too.
The guy from The Hangover that they lose.
Yeah.
I thought he did great. But the first person I kind of thought of was Jack Quaid, because I think he's kind of a weird guy.
Yeah,
he's kind of quirky and
he
seems awkward.
He fits into a lot of different roles.
Yeah, he seems like he could be socially awkward.
Yeah,
but also like really into the tech side of things.
Yeah,
and him and John, I think, would be kind of a fun playing off each other.
Yeah.
A lot of these were kind of first, once I thought of them, like, I see it. Again, I've never run into the Matrix problems. That was the worst one, and I think it will be for forever. But I think he would be good. I think he'd have good chemistry with Emily Blunt and with John, and bring a kind of a similar to what we had, but a little different.
Yeah.
In kind of the way he does things, but capture the essence of the character.
Yeah.
Which is kind of what we want to do. Unless you're just like, I want to change everything.
Yeah. No, that's good. I definitely considered him. I think the fact that I cast him in another episode before, I try not to double dip too much.
Yeah.
At least at this point.
Well, I mean, eventually we're going to have to.
Down the line, there's only so many actors that are viable, but yeah, I definitely like that casting. I see him the way you kind of envision him. The way I kind of approached my Riley was sort of like how he fits into the dynamic of like the trio.
Mm-hmm.
And so there were a few different ones I was considering, but the one I ended up landing with, he was in a recent movie where he was kind of part of a trio of sorts.
Okay.
He was in Superman as Jimmy Olsen.
As Superman?
He was Superman. No, it's Skylar Gisondo, I think his name is.
Yes.
I might be mispronouncing that. I apologize.
He stole the show in Superman.
He was great. And
he awesome.
He had a great dynamic with Lois and Clark.
Yeah.
And that's kind of the way I'm envisioning this one too. Like Riley's definitely a nerd, but he's kind of a cool nerd.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
you don't just look at him and say nerd.
Yeah.
But then when he starts to talk, you're like, okay.
Like he probably didn't get picked on in school type of nerd.
Yeah.
But like obviously like geeky with like being a hacker or tech guy.
Yeah.
And that's kind of how I see him. Like Skylar, he hasn't been in a ton of stuff, but the stuff I see him in, he's definitely can play that range of like sort of cool nerdy, like not like stumbling over himself nerdy,
Right.
but still kind of the side character.
Yeah.
And I could see him like in the middle of John and Karen Gillan, like being that kind of a annoyance, but also being a trusted part of the crew.
I think he's great. He's definitely quirky, nerdy, but cool. The coolest nerd that gets all the ladies somehow in Superman. I assume he's the same in this.
Yeah, Riley never really got any love in the National Treasure series.
No, but
maybe in the third one.
Maybe in the third one. Okay, so now let's see. Do we go Patrick Gates?
Yeah, might as well finish up the Gates family.
Okay, so originally John Voight. He's great.
Yeah.
Do I believe him as Nicolas Cage's dad? No. But it worked. I liked it.
Yeah, it worked.
This one was a little difficult because you're trying to get the age range right.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I kind of missed. Like, I think he can still work, but I think I could have done better.
Had him young.
Yeah. I went with Bryan Cranston. I feel like he would be a kind of a grumpy old, no one's listened to what we've been saying about this. They think our whole family's a joke. Annoyed with the son that he's still going down this rabbit hole. And I feel like their dynamic would be great. And I just love Bryan Cranston. I think he's great.
What's not to love about Bryan Cranston?
There's nothing.
You're thinking like bald-headed Walter White.
That's right.
Cranston,
full Heisenberg. He's gone full Breaking Bad because of how bad his family's name has gotten.
That'd be a wild crossover.
It'd be crazy. He has to go to his dad's house. His dad is the biggest meth dealer in all of DC. No, I think he would. I think he would be a little more serious about how Ben shouldn't be going down this path.
Yeah.
I would kind of see that and like kind of more annoyed. And then when he found out what it was, I think he would just.
Yeah.
I don't think he'd be like, how he's just sitting there like eating the pizza and drinking the soda and they're like, I'm in here. Like, I don't think he'd be as like chill about it. I don't know.
I definitely see Cranston giving a similar performance to John Voight.
Yeah, like he definitely could.
Yeah, I see a lot of similarities in how that.
Well, and that's the thing. Like I see. I think he just has so much range that he could do both.
Yeah,
and he could be like the Malcolm in the Middle dad and be full blown.
Yeah.
What have you done? What is it? Throw in the oven? No.
Yeah, he's a good pick. I mean, it's never the wrong choice going Bryan Cranston. No. He was admittedly my runner-up for Patrick Gates.
For Abigail.
Abigail.
That's good. See, we think similarly, Will.
Yeah, we were pretty in lockstep on this one, I think, in terms of like the pool we were looking at. Maybe that just speaks to kind of the characters that were created and
I think so.
Have a very distinctive vibe.
Yeah.
But yeah, Bryan Cranston is great. I went a little higher profile.
Okay.
For my Patrick Gates. Why not?
Why not?
Like, this is a big Disney movie.
Yeah. Big Jerry Bruckheimer
big
production.
Budget adventure. Yeah. Indiana Jones-esque.
Right.
So, like, why not bring in Indiana Jones?
Hell yeah.
I went Harrison Ford.
Perfect. That's great.
Patrick Gates.
That's great.
Old Harrison Ford. He's just fun, man.
He's a fun guy,
I could see him playing up John Krasinski. Like,
I think that's really good.
It'd be so fun. I think his, him and Bryan Cranston have a sort of similar demeanor on screen a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
At least older Harrison Ford and older Bryan Cranston. But
I definitely see, again, he like Bryan, he could do either a more serious take or just full on
Yeah.
goofy or playful, and either way you like it.
Because I mean, Patrick Gates was originally doing what Ben was doing.
Yeah,
You know, he's in the catacombs,
yeah,
looking for treasures. And
yeah.
Harrison Ford
That's
can do
what
that
Indiana Jones
pretty
did.
well.
Yeah.
You know, like so that's
maybe
that's
he
where,
is Indiana Jones.
yeah.
That their family, it's the Jones family.
I mean, it's never too late.
It's never
This
too
is
late.
the first time they're making it, so they can change.
They can change it.
I think they wanted the historical name kind of.
Yeah.
So makes sense, but yeah, I figured why not go big, man?
That's a good one. That's a home run, Will. That's great.
I'm proud of it.
It ties up the rest of the cast beautifully
I mean,
in a bow.
You know how much I love big stars, and
That's right. Why not?
who's
the
bigger
biggest?
than Harrison Ford?
I mean,
They've made the Hollywood
one.
Walk of Fame for guys like him.
that's right.
You know,
For Han Solo, for Indiana Jones. That's great, Will. I love it. All right, we got a couple more here. A couple more.
yeah,
Villain. We got to cast the bad guy.
yeah.
Sean Bean is great. You know, he's great.
He survived this one.
He did. He didn't die.
Yeah,
Maybe he did. Maybe there's a gunshot when they cut back to
yeah.
Ben standing
Maybe he got
outside
shanked
the
in prison. I don't know.
yeah. He gets a letter. He's dead. He still didn't make it. No, he's great. I kind of didn't want to capture exactly that.
Yeah.
Because I felt like I did that pretty good with the rest of the cast. Like it's pretty
Mhm.
close. This one I kind of wanted more. Because with Ian, I never felt like fully threatened by him. Like, you know.
Yeah,
Um,
because you always expected him to die.
that's right. So I wanted mine a little more sinister and a little more like he is not menacing looking, but like mentally he would be above Ben and figure things out. I went with Cillian Murphy for Ian. I think he would it'd be similar. I would believe him as this guy who invested a lot of money into John's, expedition to find this treasure. Treasure wasn't there, and he's kind of fed up. Like, I thought you said it would be here.
Yeah.
And then turn on him. And then I just feel like all of them, I mean, Emily Blunt and Cillian have been in a movie together before, but I feel like all of them, this cast they play off each other great.
Yeah.
And Cillian brings a little more menacing, kind of eye-piercing.
Some actors
Element.
just have those faces.
Yeah.
He's obviously a great actor, but he's just one of those you expect to be the villain.
Yeah. So I made him the villain.
When it's right, it's right.
That's right. That's right.
That is right. No, that's pretty good. I could definitely see him and John Krasinski's how they play off each other. I definitely agree with you. I think he would be a little bit more menacing than Sean Bean.
Yeah.
Sean Bean, not that Sean Bean wasn't a menacing bad guy. I believe the threat of him.
Yeah.
It was just he wasn't, for lack of better phrasing, he wasn't really mustache twirling sort of villain.
Yeah.
Whereas I could see Cillian Murphy's version being a little bit
more. And I just believe that he would know how to steal the declaration.
Yeah.
I feel like he would figure that out.
Yeah, I mean, he can
like
create
Sean
the
Bean
bomb.
was kind of unbelievable that he, they almost got it.
Yeah, he wasn't that smart.
No,
I don't know that he was necessarily dumb. It's just he was definitely out of his league when it came to matching wits with Ben.
Well, and it seemed like how was he almost there? And Cillian, I feel like you would believe that he can figure this stuff out too.
Yeah, he's got his.
It's a little more believable, and he might
his plans a
outwit
little
him.
more fleshed out.
Yeah.
No, that's good. Yeah, I kind of. I don't know if you could call it took a similar page out of a Sean Bean-esque performance, but the actor I went with, he's kind of run the gamut in terms of good guy, bad guy. can play in the middle, can play kind of the wild card. Can be the complete hero or the complete villain. Like, I ended up going with Oscar Isaac.
Oh, good.
I feel like he'd be an interesting Ian.
He would, yeah.
I sort of envision it more of like a longer history between like Ben and Ian with my Oscar Isaac pick. Like, I see them kind of going back farther. There's more.
Well, yeah, I can kind of see him like more in the not just the treasure, but finding these artifacts and the history of it. Like, I would believe he was also kind of obsessed with that,
and like
not just the money.
Yeah, and like similar to your Killian pick, I think he would come off a little bit smarter on screen.
Like, you would believe.
I feel like we're trashing Sean being like, he's
no,
it just
like, no, it doesn't seem that
it's the performance.
Yeah, it just doesn't seem like he would know. Like, he would be almost there every time, and you're just like, I don't buy that.
Whereas, like, I'm envisioning like Oscar Isaac and Ex Machina, where it's like, what's going on in that head? Like,
yeah, that's good.
So that's kind of the route I went.
That's kind of a direction I didn't really go with, like, thinking about it.
Yeah.
Also, I've already cast Oscar Isaac, so I definitely wasn't.
We ran into the same problem.
Although I did ponder him as Ben for a second. I was like, yeah, no.
I actually did too.
Yeah.
Something that just didn't click for me. I think there's too much of a darkness to him to be Ben.
Yeah. You really need that light, cheerful kind of, I don't know.
Yeah.
That Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
That's good. That's great, Will. Hey, I'm proud of you, Will. This is a pretty blockbuster, high-paying cast you got here.
Blockbuster.
There's no people you pulled out of Cobra Kai. This is crazy.
We've used them all.
I've said them all.
Yeah.
This is good. All right, so I think the last character, Agent Sandusky, the FBI agent.
Or Sandusky.
Sandusky
is a different person.
Sandusky is someone else.
Yeah.
This character was interesting. I mean, he is a part of the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he comes in, 30 minutes in, and he's there the whole time. Not
a big role.
Not a big role, but,
important.
You can put a big name there, and you're like, why not add to this budget that we're already spending on this cast?
Yeah.
I had someone else in this role, and I just didn't love it, so I swapped it, as I always do.
Pulling the rug out from under me.
Actually, myself. I pulled it out from under myself.
Got to keep yourself on your toes.
I went with J.K. Simmons.
J.K.
He seems like he'd be an FBI agent. Mm-hmm. And he also seems like he would know a lot about history, like he does,
Yeah.
I don't know. I just think he's fun. I think anytime he's in a movie, I like his voice a lot. I think the way he would deliver dialogue would make it a little more engaging. Mm-hmm. Like, it's just sharp. He's sharp at delivering dialogue.
Oh, yeah.
And I like the element of John and him together. I did consider him as his dad, too. So that's kind of why I was like, well, I do like him in this movie. So we'll keep him in the movie. But, yeah, I don't know. I just think he'd be good as the FBI agent and want to work when they finally get him, want to work with him. And then when he escapes, I just like that. I just like the dynamic with J.K. Simmons. He seems like he could just be hopefully not as scary as his Whiplash character,
That's pretty hard.
Maybe he gets really mad when he escapes. I don't know. But I don't know. I just liked it. It seemed like a fun name to add to that poster. And I can see him in the movie.
Yeah. I mean, you've kind of seen him in that role before, like the accountant.
Yeah.
Like, not a big role. He kind of, leadership within like FBI. Like,
yeah,
I can definitely see it. And I could see him playing that like warmer, like understanding.
Well, yeah, and I think you would get both sides. Like, he could be a cold, like, oh, this guy's out to get our protagonist, but then also like understanding
Yeah.
Of when he does find the treasure.
Right.
And when you can just be like, why don't you just go arrest this guy? Oh, okay. We'll buy that can happen.
Yeah.
He paid his way out of that.
Yeah.
Like, come on. He gave him one of the coin. Here, take this.
Yeah.
Go arrest this guy. He's going to break into this church. I know it.
I sent him there.
Goodness. But
Good.
yeah, I think he's good.
Good one. Good rounding out of that cast. I like the way it all shaped up. Yeah, this character could have been a number of different routes. Like
A lot of people.
the options I was weighing were all different flavors. I wound up going with someone who we have seen in that like leadership, like FBI type role before. I ended up going with Lawrence Fishburne.
Very good.
I just love
see it.
Lawrence Fishburne.
Also has a good voice,
Yeah, again,
good presence.
Like I see him like the way that character is kind of like he's not very aggressive. He's definitely on top of things,
But he's calm and cool.
He's calm and cool, and like, Ben Gates keeps slipping through his fingers, but it's like, we'll catch him.
We'll get him.
Like,
Yeah.
Like,
I
but
definitely can see him
yeah,
in the role perfectly.
like I envision him like from Mission Impossible 3.
Yeah.
Like sort of that sort of role.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit more laid back.
Yeah.
Maybe he's got a little bit of Morpheus.
Yeah.
Kind of coming through. Because
I like it.
Not,
How could you not?
But yeah, he'd be fun. I'd like to see the dynamic with him and the other actors I have in this.
Yeah. You got a high profile cast.
High profile, baby.
We
Gotta make that money.
we're both making money. We both spent a lot of money
Yeah.
also.
We got Disney money, baby. We
Disney
can do what
money
we
doesn't
want.
matter. It's not real.
It's not real.
That's good. I think again it rounds out your cast well. I think we both
I
nail
think we nailed it.
what the characters need to be.
I mean, we literally got the same Ben Gates.
We literally started the same.
Yeah.
But it's funny how we went different routes, but still captured, I feel like, the essence of the movie.
Yeah, again, like I mentioned before, it's weird that like this casting did feel a little bit easier than some of our other ones.
Mhm.
I think just because the characters are pretty well defined.
Yeah.
And that also lent it to be able to like plug in different types of actors in those just to kind of see how it felt.
Well, and as much as I love National Treasure, it's not the Matrix level of like fame and like
yeah,
high
You pretty much
regard
got
people
Ben
hold.
Gates and
Right. So I think that also made it easier because we have to recast Indiana Jones. Like,
yeah.
it's there might be
And I just used Indiana
you
Jones.
still cast Indiana Jones. It was good. We love National Treasure so much.
Yeah.
It's a great movie. I saw it again. I have a lot of movies I see a lot in theaters.
Yeah.
I saw it 9 times at the Dollar Theater.
Dang, that's $9.
That's $9, and then twice at the regular. So 11 times in theaters.
That's a lot of times.
Well, this was back in the time when it took a long time for the movie to be available after it was out of theaters.
No, like 45.
Not
day
like
window.
yeah. I mean, now it's literally 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Some movies, and so you were like, oh, I forgot how that was so good.
Yeah.
So great movie, love it. I think we nailed the recast.
It's just a fun movie. Like it's always one that's if it's on TV, you just put it on. Like nothing that makes you feel bad. Like it's just a fun
It's
ride.
a fun movie.
I hope they make the third one. I if I was a betting man, and I am,
And you are.
and I made a bet, so it better come true. I think 3 will happen.
You like it. National Treasure is part of my 8-game parlay before the Super Bowl, so it needs to be announced.
No, I hope it happens. I would love to complete the trilogy.
And I would love to see Nicolas Cage back as Ben Gates because
Whole cast.
it's
Whole cast
it's
back.
one of his. It's a role of Nicolas Cage that is for everyone.
Yeah.
It's not too extreme. It's not too weird. It's just
Get that
normal.
Disney and Jerry Bruckheimer magic going on.
Get it going.
Give us one more. What about you guys? Would you like a third National Treasure? How much do you love the original? What do you think of our cast? Both got the same Ben Gates. How did the rest of it flesh out? Who kind of won the casting contest here? Anybody else you would cast as our main 6? Let us know down in the comments. While you're down there, leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and then come back for another Cinema Clubhouse podcast.